6, Mississippi Reciprocal Agreement Update. This is me. I spoke with the chairman, so give y'all a report. I spoke with the chairman of the Mississippi Auctioneers Board. I also,
I didn't, sorry.
oh, that's okay. Their application and hours, I went over with them. They meet every other month, the same as we do. They say they haven't turned anyone down ever who has filled out the form and done all the paper, completed the appropriate paperwork. If someone they have a 2-year renewal instead of an annual like we do. Theirs is 2 years. If theirs is in March, if someone wants to get a license in January, they tell them, really you should wait till March if possible because you have to pay the entire thing all over. And from what I just want to make sure I'm clear on this, that's what we do as well. If you apply in November and you get your license, you still have to reapply in January. The only difference that I can see with them is that there are 2 years and we're 1. Was there anything else on this one? He was very nice, by the way. He said, please, address any specific concerns. I might have been too vague with this, but there wasn't any other differences.
I have a question. How much are they asking for the application? Is it like $1,500?
No.
Because that's what I was told.
No, that's not correct at all.
Well, then apparently somebody up there gave me some bad information.
I believe so, because when, I don't have it right
That's
here.
unfortunate. I have a copy of your application here. If you are an auctioneer by reciprocity, you would pay an application fee of $100, an out-of-state vendor fee of $250, a license fee of $200 for a total of $550.
Well, someone gave me some bad information. And Home Finders does business here. We're licensed in Mississippi. I'm a licensed broker over there.
And we do the same for them, right?
Now, they do also, Darlene, I'm sorry, just to continue on, just like us, they do also require a business license. So you would also be looking at a firm license through reciprocity, but also at $550.
Right, we already have that.
Okay, so those would be the two. So I mean, you're looking at over $1,000, but it's for 2 years for each license.
Right, so that equals our annual, basically.
Not exactly, because if you are a resident of Louisiana and you're looking to go to Mississippi, Mississippi is going to cost you more money. But with the
But I meant for Mississippi to come
But
to
for
us,
Mississippi
right?
to come to Louisiana, they pay Louisiana more money than what our Louisiana auctioneers pay Louisiana. Does that make sense? So let me say it this way, if you're not following along. Louisiana residents renew with this board for $150. It says on our renewal agreement that the renewal fee is $150 unless if you reside in Mississippi, the renewal fee is $225. Because they charge you guys $550 every 2 years. So if you put the $225 plus the $225, then you're sorry, I'm saying it wrong now, but it comes out to what they charge you guys.
Mississippi doesn't have a one-time fee for $200 per application.
They have an application fee.
It's included in the $550 that I quoted.
Sonny always told me something different.
Now they give Louisiana residents different information.
Well, I spoke to him and he confirmed all of that, but let's, let me call back.
I was told this 2 years ago.
Well.
I don't know what you're doing now, but when I was getting my Mississippi license 2 years ago, I was telling, and it all told me exactly 1,500.
That's exactly what I was told. Even though my company's licensed over that.
That's not what they told me.
There was another fee at one time, and I didn't look into this, but there was another fee at one time that you had to pay a separate agency in Mississippi for a business fee of some kind. That was, and I haven't checked into whether that's still available. That wouldn't go to the auction board, that was going to someone else. So
They don't have anything noted on their application about that.
But I will check into that for the next meeting. But, as of this conversation with them, we seem to be on the same page with everything. The only, like I said, the only thing was is the 2-year. Anybody else have a question?
I just think when we asked you to talk to them too, that was, people were complaining that they weren't being treated very prompt and stuff.
He assured me that that was not the case, and to please call him back if I
That's
had
good.
any
At least they know that we
specifics.
were concerned
Right.
about it.
He
yeah.
said that they have not turned down one person. He was very nice on the phone. He said they have not turned down one person.
Who is he?
What's his name?
It's Marshall Riddick.
Reddick. Yeah, I spoke with Mr. Reddick. It couldn't have been,
That's good. At least you brought it to their attention. You know,
Right,
they
he
know
said
that
they
we're
haven't
concerned
turned down
about it.
not one person from Louisiana who filled out the paper, the application correctly and had a bond. He said they've never turned down one person for any reason, except for, not having a bond or,
Mm.
but I will call him back and find out about the other fit. So I'll let you know in the next meeting.